Welcome back to Dirt 5. Today we have two Velocity main events to complete, and with these, same as before, we need a top 3 finish to continue. Wolverine will be first for each one, and if you can't do a top 3, then I'll go in the car and see if I can achieve it. Hopefully we can get these done today. The first race is a Stampede Main Event. This is at Foci Di Giovo Reverse in Italy. That's for the X-Cross raid class, with choice of car being the Volkswagen Race Tovareg 3. Wolverine is up, and he's not got a bad start. Gained a position off the start line. He's up to 11th already. The track is in reverse. We've done this track quite a few times. Not many times in reverse though. So that bridge normally is at the end of the lap. It's at the start this time, which makes an interesting choice of tactics. But we have noticed straight away we are probably, I've got my words out, put the teeth back in. We're probably in the slower car. We use the Race Tovareg car quite a bit. We like the car. It handles really well. But he doesn't have the best top speed, and that is evident very quickly that we are at a disadvantage, or at least Wolverine is, as he struggles to catch up. But we need to make this up in the corners. This is where we need to do a little bit of a spin there. Wolverine slightly facing the wrong way, soon gets himself going again. So now he's got to play catch up. As I say, we have an advantage in the corners over the majority of cars. We're just going to make use of it. Wolverine showing a bit of rust on his driving there. He hasn't played for a little bit, so it is going to take him a little bit to get into it, but we'll see how he does and how far he can get with this race. So far though, about halfway through the lap, trying to hold on to the car in 11th, nearly caught up to him there. It's quite a tricky track when you go backwards in reverse. As you're going normally, this track is actually a really nice track to do, but in reverse there's a lot more tight corners to kind of negotiate. And things you don't notice in the normal forwards race is the big rocks on the side there. You don't notice them as much, but in reverse they're more noticeable. But hopefully we'll still gain something. So up the inside there, taking one position. Can he take two? He does indeed. Can he get the power down? Not quite enough. Again, you can see the superior acceleration of the other car. Turns into the corner, just take the position, forcing his way through, but loses it again on the exit. It is that lack of acceleration that is going to probably cost us a few positions if you're not careful. Trying to look up the inside here. Can he keep hold of 11th? 12th is really battling hard with him as he gets a little push up the back there. As we come into the end of the first lap, Wolverine is back into 12th place. Messed up the corner there. Braked when he didn't need to. Kind of misjudged it. But it's all okay. So 12th place. 2 laps to go. Got the bridge jump first. And you can see straight away the noticeable difference in power is incredible. Right-hander here. Can't quite get up the inside. Braked a little bit too hard. But not bad for his first go out again. It's been a while. Mainly because we just haven't needed to record in a while. So we haven't. So it has taken a bit of time to get used to things. And there was no practice going on. We basically, he got home from school and I was like, right, we need to do some recording. He's like, okay. And that was it. That was how we got into it again. It's taken a little while for him to actually get back into the grip of things, I think. Right, left-hander coming up. Can he take any positions here under braking? Not quite. As he goes into the back of the car ahead, that's going to slow him down as well. Got a long right-hander, followed by a bit more tightening up here. Can he get anything? Again, into the back of the car ahead. That's going to cost him some speed. Going to look at the inside again. He does like the inside move. He's forced his way through. He's into 11th. Nice little move there. Taking a position back. A bit wayward on exit though. That's going to cost him some speed, but he's still just about holding on to 11th there. Car is straight on his tail, as you can see. Right-hander now up the inside once more. Lovely little move. Takes 10th. He's going to lose it. He's going to lose it on the exit. Caught the barrier on the inside there and loses the position. Now the other car would expect on the outside him to speed up. And as you can see, the difference in speed is incredible. That's what we're working against. But I don't think there's a better car for this than the one we're using. In terms of being able to grip the track really nicely. It's just not able to keep up at top speed. But it doesn't mean we can't win. Anyway, right-hander is back into 11th place. And he's still fighting hard. He's not giving up. He knows we need a top 3 finish, but you never know what can happen. Takes one big crash, and then the positions are yours. That's the thing. Up the inside of 11th. Slightly gets into 10th just, but then loses it again on the exit speed. And now he's got to play catch up once more. We're approaching the start of the final lap now. Currently Wolverine is in 11th place, made that 12th, as the overspeed makes him go down one. He's going to go over the top of the other car that overtook him. That was a nice little jump. Over the top of the car that overtook him there. Take the position back, up to 10th. Can he hold it around the outside? Not quite, loses it again. Between 2 cars here though. Takes both positions and puts his nose ahead of the 9th place. I'm not sure whether he'll keep 9th. Just managing to miss the wall there. He was so close to hitting the wall. I thought he was going in there. I thought he'd messed up and that was going to be a really bad move, but not quite. He's doing really well. 9th place now. Left-hander, can he bring this round? Nice little drift. Very close to the barrier, but again holds it nicely. Right-hander coming up. It's a bit tight as you go through it. Taking the car right. Oh, a little bit of a barrier touch there. I thought he'd just made that. That one not so much, but he's still got decent speed. Left-hander hits the car ahead behind. That's going to slow down a little bit on exit. 9th place. So he's made up a couple of positions. Nice left-hander there, but loses. Look at the overspeed of the car there, going straight past him. He's going for the inside move again. Takes 2 positions that time. Needs to hold it. Not quite. He's going to. He's got a nose ahead. He's going to lose it. He forces the car to make a massive crash. And that's 2 cars that were battling him for position. Completely packed now because he forced him into the stone. I did tell him that that's not really nice racing. That's not how you should be racing. As he crashes himself as well there. Yeah, that's not the kind of thing you should be doing. Forcing other cars to have big crashes. It's not really a gentleman thing to do. She understands. He did think it was funny. Right-hander now. And he's in 10th place. Can he gain any more positions towards the end of the lap? He's got to, you can see the cars ahead. He hasn't got far to catch him up, to be fair. Up the inside, couldn't quite make it stick. The other car, again, being able to get some speed down pretty quickly there. And we're coming up for the finish line. I think he's going to hold on to 10th. The other 2 cars that he may crash are miles behind. And there's a 10th place finish for Wolverine. So again, not quite enough. We need a 3rd place finish. So Soldier Boy is going to have to go in the car and see if he can do any difference. Again, it's in the Volkswagen Race Tovareg 3. We're not changing the car. We're going to keep the same car as well. Let's see what we can do. So there we go. Soldier Boy in the car this time. Going to try and be a 10th place finish. Obviously, if Soldier Boy fails, Wolverine's back in the car again. Different livery, but same car. I like to change the livery when both doing the same race again, so you can tell the difference between the races, really, more than anything else. So, not as good a start, I don't think, but we gained a position over the bridge. Between 2 cars there, up to 9th. And Soldier Boy is on a charge. 9th place currently. Can we squeeze through the inside of 1? Yes. Can we make it 2? Not quite. 8th place now. We're going to keep it to the left-hand side through this choice area. Car there, just getting nudged into the barrier. I don't think I forced him there on purpose. It probably, you could say that was my fault for not leaving room, to be fair. Not the best move, considering Wolverine did the same thing previously. 6th place though currently. A brilliant start by Soldier Boy here. Is flying through the field. You can see 1st place straight ahead of him. A group of cars are there as well. Now, can we keep on the tails of these? Left-hander coming up. Going up the inside, takes another position. That's 5th place. Holding the car nicely under braking. Left-hander here. Small one. That's not too bad there. Right, we've got a right-hander tight one coming up. Up the inside, forcing our way through nicely. A bit forceful, but still nice. And the thing that changes the race for us is right here. A big crash takes 2 or 3 cars out of the race for us there. And we are automatically promoted to 2nd place. Up the inside of the car in 1st as well, as we have the overspeed as he brakes. And we're in 1st place. As I say, if it wasn't for that crash, we'd still be battling for these positions, but that crash helped us massively. And because of that, as we finish the 1st lap, we're going to skip ahead, because nothing really happened after that. We just kept in 1st place, the cars behind us couldn't quite catch us, and that was it. So as we finish the 1st lap, we'll transition to the last lap. And this is us, last lap, last little corner, as we come across the line and take 1st place. A nice performance and a win on Foci Main Event for the Stampede.
Okay, good news and bad news. Bad news is, well, I kind of lost against Bruno Duran. I nearly had him though. I was leading the first few laps. Everything was just flowing, keeping him in my dust, and then he tapped me. It just seemed to go wrong from there. I'm not saying he cheated, but yeah. The good news for you is, because of that, I'm gonna hang up my racing gloves and become your full-time mentor. No, don't even try and make me change my mind. It's all good, because the less I'm racing, the more I can focus on my stars in the making. Just like you.
So it sounds like AJ's got a plan. It sounds like he lost this race to Bruno Durand, but he's going to concentrate on us, his prodigy, going forward. What that actually gives us, I don't know. We'll find out, I'm sure, in due course. But it sounds like he wants to spend more time training us to be the next big thing. We're happy with that, if that's what it takes. Confirmation of all the rewards we gained from completing it. We also completed the trophy, Escaping Velocity, because we completed the first main event of Velocity. And we're ready to move on to the next area, but we need to finish the other two. Now, we have some radio chatter first, before we continue.
AJ, run us through what happened this weekend.
Look, man, I don't want to make any excuses. You know, the outcome is the outcome, and it's on my permanent record, and that's done.
Yeah, I mean, but you went in confident. What happened?
Yeah, I went in confident, and look, out of the 5 laps of the circuit, I was one out in front. You know, I was holding him back, I was blocking the passes. I was having a great run, and it was going just as expected.
Yeah, I know, man. I saw that whole thing. Then what happened?
Well, watch the replay. It's full contact 2/3 of the way around the final lap, and that was no accident. That was a setup move. He went through my inside line, and he knew at that point it's going to spin me out. You know, I couldn't get that time back, and for whatever reason, there was no penalty for contact. So, you know, it is what it is.
I mean, the whole time, right? You looked like you were smoking him, and without wanting to rub it in, you basically had it in the bag by what looked like a very comfortable margin.
Like I said, man, it is what it is. That's all I can say. I didn't want. I mean, all I can do is I say sorry to my team, sorry to my sponsors, and sorry to anybody that I let down.
No way, man. You did not let anybody down by that. And if it was a real performance.
Yeah.
So, what we all want to know, right, Nolan, is when is the rematch?
Oh, yeah. I hate to say it, man, but I just don't think there's going to be any rematch. I'm not chasing that. It's yeah, that's it. I'm out. That's your boy retired.
What?
What do you mean?
I don't, weird. I think like there's something wrong with my cans.
No, you heard me.
I don't
You heard me. I know.
dude.
Sound like AJ.
Look, I'm serious. I got to put all my my effort and concentration into the academy, because I can't announce anything right now, but I'm working on a little something. This won't be the last time you see, you know, my livery out there. I just won't be driving.
Oh, really cool story, AJ. Thank you so much for sharing that. But you're retiring?
Yeah.
I can't move on from that.
I've never seen James like this.
Hey, watch this space, because we got some real talent coming through, and talent that's, you know, actually fun to watch.
All right, you heard it here first on the Donut Podcast. AJ has just announced his retirement. We got to take care of some sponsorship stuff. We'll be right back.
So AJ there, officially announcing his retirement, and we're moving on to Velocity Main Event, the IceBreaker. So this is at East River Reverse in New York. This is a 90s rally class race. We are going to use the Mitsubishi Lancer Evolution IV, a car I've used previously. Now, this is an IceBreaker. That means it's on ice. Wolverine is not keen on these races, unless, of course, we're driving the modern rally cars. They stick perfectly to the ice. There's fantastic amounts of grip. 90s rally, on the other hand, is a different kettle of fish. We've kind of found the best car we think may work for him. Let's see how he gets on. Again, we need a top 3 finish. Otherwise, Soldier Boy will have to go in the car to finish things off. Well, try to at least. Otherwise, he'll be back in the car afterwards. He's not too pleased about, so he's going to try his best, as always. And he's already up to 9th place. He did gain 8th for a short period and then lost it on the exit. He kind of went too deep into the corner there. Trying to get to grips with the car very quickly and learn the grip levels. He's trying to feather the throttle around some of the corners. Takes a bit of practice. He's already doing really well. He's up to 6th place there. He's got the inside for the next corner as well. Brakes a little bit early, lets the car go ahead of him. He's going to go up the inside for the next one. Can he bring the car around 5th place currently? Going to lose it on exit though. Goes a bit deep, loses 2 positions in the end. Now he's got the inside though again. He's trying to get used to it, and you can see he's feathering the throttle really nicely around the corners. I've said to him not to full on brake either, you know, press the brake a little bit, then throttle a little bit. You've got to kind of guide the car around on the ice. He's dropping a few positions now though, gaining 1 again there, so back up to 8th place as we finish the first lap. These are very short laps to be fair, so if you lose positions, you haven't got long to try and get some back. Steaming through up the inside there, using the other car to help him brake. That's 5th place though. His tactic of smashing the cars out of the way does work to a degree. Not the best racing, but it works. So he's lost that position from 5th, he's gone down to 6th, did lose 7th a little bit. Stayed in 6th place, he's battling hard, he's going to lose the position again on the exit. Gained a little bit deep I think there, a bit slow because of the battling. He's up to 8 currently. So 5 positions more needed if we're going to make it through this first attempt. But you can see a few cars ahead of him, so he's got a chance to catch up. He might lose 8th here though. There was blue car on the inside. Nope, the little green one nips underneath and nearly takes 8th off him. Drifting the car nicely there, nice little drift. Final corner before the end of the lap. Going up the inside, touches the barrier there, but does make his way round. Can he get the speed down and exit? He can indeed, and that's 6th place as we finish the second lap. Final lap now. I think the win is out of the question. I think 3rd is probably out of the question, but how high can he finish? That's the question. He's not keen on these kind of races, so any position is a bonus. And just to see some confidence on the ice would be nice, and I think that was helped by decent finishing position. So hopefully we're on for that. He's battling hard for 5th and 6th here. Currently the car ahead. The orange car coming on the inside. They're trying to take the position off him. Nice little cut over there. Left-hander coming up. Can he hold this? He's been going deep in this corner quite a bit. Again, a little bit deep on exit and loses 2 positions. Currently in 7th. Taking 6th back again on the inside. He's got the outside for the following corner. Can he switch into the inside? He can indeed. Lovely little manoeuvre going up the inside there. He's in 5th place. Last corner. Holding this. Avoids the barrier. I thought he was going to lose that in the barrier there. But goes very, very deep. It's a race to the line. Can he hold 6th now? 5th is out of the question. And he can. But it's not enough, unfortunately. So, Soldier Boy in the car. His turn to give it a go. I do think a 6th place finish though for Wolverine was fantastic. He did extremely well. On a surface he cannot stand. I mean, he really hates these races. But yeah, he did really well to get 6th. A little bit deep in the final corner, boys, it would have been 5th. Soldier Boy then, let's see what he can do. Up to 4th place as he forces his way through a few cars. Down to 5th again there. Got the inside for the next one. How many positions can he take? That's 2 positions gained. Up to 3rd place already. I will say straight away, I've driven quite a lot of the races on ice. I know how to handle the car a lot more than Wolverine does. I'm not showing me winning it or me getting it top 3 to show off. I'm showing it because we completed it. And Wolverine understands this. He knows that this isn't his kind of race to do. He doesn't enjoy these ones. Whereas he enjoys the Gymkhanas and I can't stand them. So it's one of those. But at the inside for the final corner, can we take 1st place as we cross the line for the start of the second lap? Can indeed. 1st place now. Now, at 1st place, you'd say, we've got this in the bag. It's ice. Anything can happen. Deep into the 1st corner there. That's allowed the car in 2nd to catch us up. I think he's right on our tail at this point. Right-hander there touching the barrier. A few mistakes going on. This is why nothing is guaranteed on ice. It takes one little slip and you're going to drop positions. There is a car straight on our tail currently. Right-hander coming up. Little brake as we go in there. Left-hander drifting round very deep again into that corner. That's allowing 2 cars now to come up to our tail. As you see their bonnets flash up on screen. Right-hander here. Got to stop making the mistakes. We're allowing the cars back into this race, and this is where it can all go wrong so quickly. Final corner here. Braking a bit early, but I was trying to keep it tight to the inside. Drifted it nicely round. End of the second lap. We're still in 1st. 1 lap to go. I'm hoping, I'm praying we don't make a mistake here. It's so easy. Barrier touch there. That's not going to be helpful. Getting the corner slightly wrong, but making it round. Got the right-hander here. Drifted nicely. And a lot of this, yeah, the mistakes are my fault, admittedly. At the same time, the car is not good on ice. It is. I think it's an S or an A rated handling, but on ice it's a different kettle of fish completely. That's why we're using it for Wolverine, because of the handling performance. But on ice anything goes. But the mistakes are definitely not the car. That is down to me. GT Rally or modern rally cars are fantastic on ice. 90s Rally, a bit more tricky. But final corner now, and we're going to cross the line after the little drift round in 1st place. And AJ has something to say to us one final time.
I feel the need for, well, you get the point. Seriously though, I've been watching you out there and it's been hard to keep up. You just color me impressed.
So AJ happy with the result, and so are we. That's 2 Velocity main events complete. There is 1 to go, but it won't be in this episode, unfortunately. And I did say that would be the last from AJ, but it's not. There is something else he needs to tell us once we get the rewards for this one. We'll talk about that once we get the rewards. Confirmation of the victory, 3 stamps, job done, and our XP. We are level 30 currently, which is pretty good. Our monster reputation is going up as well, which is nice. Obviously the money's also good for new cars. And we've got some liveries. Nice. Right, we're going to split this into AJ quickly. It's only a little thing where he just tells us about something new, and then we'll have a look at it before we finish for today.
Hey, I heard this driver, Hugh Wright, has been talking some smack about you, saying you're no good on the ice. What do you say we prove him Hugh wrong, huh? It's a dad joke.
Yeah, Wolverine didn't find that funny either. But it is confirmation there is a new throwdown to take on Battle for the Ice against Hugh Wright. That'll be coming up in the next episode, as that is it for today. If you're enjoying this series or any content on the channel, don't forget to subscribe and like on the episodes, does help as well. And we'll see you next time for more Dirt 5.